Do you know that with just your national identification number, your NIN, you can get your tax identification number instantly without having to go to any office and wait to get your tax identification number? And this is applicable to individuals, it's applicable to businesses that are registered as business name, and also businesses that are registered as limited liability companies, right? So you have a company or you register your business as a business name with Corporate Affairs Commission. You don't have to go to any office, apply and wait to get your tax identification number, your TIN. You can get your tax identification number as an individual using your NIN, and as a registered business or registered company using your CAC registration number. And this is very simple, this is very easy. Come over to taxid.nrs.gov.ng, taxid.nrs.gov.ng. Once you are here, you enter, and then it brings you to this page. You can see there is home, what is a tax ID, how it works, search, availability, all of that. All right, so what you need to do is scroll down, just go down, and then you can see you have for individual, you have for corporate, you have for others. All right, so for individual, let's say I want to get for myself, and you also have this code right here. If you don't know your NIN, you can dial this code *346# on your mobile phone. You get your NIN, right? So this, we are using national identification number, and then I paste my number here. Once I'm done with that, I'll come down here and see retrieve tax ID, and then I'll put my first name and then put my last name, and then date of birth. You have to put your correct date of birth as it is on NIN, right? As it is on NIN. Once that is done, you check this box: I hereby consent to the processing of my information for tax related identity verification. Check this box right here, and then you say submit. Once that is done, you can see right here your tax ID has been given to you. This is it right here, and then you can copy the ID, tax ID, and save it. This is not going to change, all right? You can just copy the tax ID and save it somewhere. Okay, so for corporate entities, you come here. For corporate entities, you come here, and then you select the organization type, whether it's a business name, company, incorporated, trustee, limited partnership, limited liability partnership. Let me go with business name, and then you have to enter ID number. You have to enter ID number. ID number in this case means the CAC registration number. So I will come here, get my CAC registration number, and then I'll come back over here and paste it, right? And then I will say retrieve tax ID. So click on retrieve tax ID, and then you can see the number pops up right here, and then you copy it. So that is how to check your tax identification number using your NIN and your CAC registration number. In this video also, I'll be addressing two concerns people are having regarding the new tax law. And the first one is, how is government going to take money from me to pay for tax? How is government going to get this tax from me? How am I going to pay this tax? Is it that the government will be deducting money from my account automatically to pay for tax? Is it that tax officers will be coming to my office, to my shop, or to my business premises to insist that I give them money for tax? These are genuine concerns that Nigerians and people are having about the new tax law, and I'm going to explain this. I'm going to break it down in a very simple way that you understand. Now, the government is not going to deduct monies from your account automatically for payment of taxes, right? Government is also not going to send out officers to come to your business premises or your business place or in the markets and harass people to pay tax. The system Nigeria is using to collect taxes is a self-assessment system, all right? A self-assessment system. What does this mean? It means the individual is the one to tell the government how much he or she has made, all right? and how much is the profit. So they will have to pay tax on the profit that they have made in their business. If it is a sole proprietorship business, right, then you will tell the government how much you have made in that business, what is your income, okay, what has come into that business, and then what is your profit. You will tell the government what is your profit operating in that business. If you are an individual, you are paying personal income tax. As an individual, you are paying personal income tax. So you as the individual, you are the one to tell the government how much you have made, right? You are the one to tell the government how much you have made. You are the one to tell the government how much is your profit. The government will not come and force you to say, this is what I have made. No, you are the one to tell the government that this is what I have made. All right. If the government is not convinced with the figures you have given and what you have, the figures you have given and the report you have presented, then they can go further to probe, right? To probe and see that what you are saying does not relate to what we are saying, okay? For instance, in 2026, right, you bought a brand new car, probably maybe worth around 20 million naira, and you built a new house, and you have done some, very, very big expenses. You traveled out of the country, you went on vacation, you did a whole lot of things, right? And then you are telling the government that your income for the year 2026 was only 5 million naira. Now, you see, it doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense to anybody. It doesn't make sense to you. It doesn't make sense to anybody. So in that case, the government is going to probe you. The government will say, look at the expenses you have done, look at some of the purchases you have done and your lifestyle in 2026, and you are saying your income is 5 million naira. It doesn't make sense, right? But if the report you have presented and the income or the profit you have declared, the income or the profit you have declared is quite reasonable, right? Is quite reasonable, then you will be allowed to pay tax on the profit you have declared. Now, also understand that individuals that are earning the minimum wage, right? Individuals earning the minimum wage or less than 800,000 naira annually will not pay tax. For individuals who are salary earners, their employers in most cases will take out their personal income tax, which is the PAYE, right? They will take out the PAYE. Also, you can call it pay as you earn. So their companies will take out PAYE, right? And that will settle tax, right? But if you are an independent business person or you are self-employed and you are doing your business on your own, you are not taking salary or you are not paid a salary, then you have to declare your income by yourself. You have to declare your income or declare your profit by yourself, right? It is self-assessment, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this content. So if this is your first time coming to this channel, please do not forget, click on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so that each time I upload valuable content like this, you will be notified. See you in my next video.